Lots to talk about, starting with the most amazing new release, Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales.
I'm looking for a pirate, Captain Jack Sparrow.
Well, today is your lucky day, because I just happen to be Captain Jack Sparrow.
Amazing in the sense that there's so much money on screen and so little storytelling sense.
Monkey.
Maybe it will be a hit like the last one, On Stranger Tides, which was worse. But let me ask you, did you see that one and say, I want more of Johnny Depp tottering around like a drunk, not such a challenge from what I've heard, and stuff falling down and blowing up and people running around for what seems like days? The philosophy seems to be that what happens on screen matters less than the fact that a lot is happening. It's not just a movie for people with attention deficit disorder, it's a movie that gives people attention deficit disorder.
There's nowhere to hide. Find Sparrow for me.
Now, to be fair, it has a narrative of sorts, a clear main objective. A boy wants to liberate his undead father from a curse, and it's stuffed to the gills with the best effects money can buy. At best, it has a farcical charge with a Rube Goldberg zest for how this fall triggers that crash, triggers that somersault. But there's no fluidity, no elegance. And Depp is just depressing. I don't know what's happening to him off the screen, but what's on it makes it look as if they've wheeled him onto the set, propped him up, fed him lines, and whenever possible, substituted stuntmen. He looks like a man who's not just at the end of his talent, but his personal tether.
And how would you like to die? Pirate, hanging, firing squad, or a new invention, the guillotine?
Guillotine? Sounds French. I love the French. Did you know that they invented mayonnaise? How bad could it be? It's French, eh?
So let's talk about something not that much better, but certainly chewier. The Alien movie.
Where is it?
Alien Covenant. It has divided critics and viewers, and it frankly divided me. To say why, let me go back to the original Ridley Scott picture from 1979. There's no way to forget the title creature.
Oh, God!
Designed by H.R. Giger, it was the sum of all fears, the mascot of the subgenre called body horror. The alien impregnated its victims, who gave birth in ways that still make you sick. It was steely and drippy, biomechanical, a fusion, in the words of one designer, of phallic symbols and motorcycle parts. Some people wondered, how did such a killing machine evolve? I didn't wonder, actually. It was basically a pop-up scare movie made ingenious, invasive, by the way it worked on primal fears of violation. Primal fears don't need rational explanations. But blockbusters need sequels, and so there were 3. And then, in 2012, Ridley Scott returned for the 5th Alien film, Prometheus, a prequel set decades before the first one. Many people complained that it lacked, well, aliens. Alien Covenant has them, along with plenty of screaming and splatter for the fans. It's a charnel house. Almost everyone is eviscerated. But the focus isn't on the alien, it's on Michael Fassbender as an android named David, who hates his creator enough to become a Nazi-like scientist and design the perfect human extermination machine. Now that's the hook in the Terminator and Matrix movies, and no less a figure than the physicist Stephen Hawking recently said he gives humans 100 more years before artificially intelligent entities take us out. Can you believe I'm turning to one of the most disturbing filmmakers who have ever lived, David Lynch, to make me feel better about the world? I've seen 4 hour-long episodes of his and Mark Frost's new Twin Peaks series on Showtime, and I absolutely love it. No, I don't know what's going on either, except that Kyle MacLachlan's FBI agent Dale Cooper is moving in and out of different realms and bodies, crisscrossing with an evil Dale Cooper, whom a leafless tree with a blob on the end calling itself an arm says is Cooper's doppelganger. If you were tuning in to see something linear, which the Twin Peaks of 25 years ago kinda sorta was, maybe you're annoyed at Lynch, maybe even at me. But look, even back then, Lynch didn't care about the murder mystery. He didn't want to know who killed Laura Palmer, but what. How he defines what is the thrill. The thing to hold on to is that just when you think you've caught up to Lynch, he moves on. And I'll frankly follow him anywhere, reserving the right at the end of the journey, of course, to say, this was a piece of crap. But till I get there, I'll be enjoying the many cool actors dropping by, along with MacLachlan and the rest of the cast, the non-stop non-sequiturs,
the stars turn,
the purposely stilted dialogue,
and a time presents itself,
the warped perspectives, the grotesque violence, and the most untethered surrealism since Lynch's first feature, Eraserhead, something that seems piped in directly from a madman's unconscious mind. Folks, after suffering through the new Pirates of the Caribbean and Alien Covenant, I think that's entertainment.